In this video, we'll look at the history page, showing a list of every edit made on Wikipedia. We'll also learn how to undo an edit, compare two edits, and thank people for their contributions. We briefly mentioned this earlier. For every page on Wikipedia, whether that's an article, your user page, or your sandbox, they all have a history showing every edit made. Let's look at your sandbox history. Click on View History. Now you can see all of the edits you've made. They're listed by time and date. There's your username, showing that it was you who made the edits. And there's links to your talk page and another listing all of your contributions to Wikipedia. These numbers represent the size of the edits you've made. Then there's a description and an undo link. If you made an edit by mistake, you could undo the edit to quickly remove it, although it's probably easier for you to just edit the page again and fix your mistake. But sometimes an edit might be undone by someone else because it was vandalism or it added information without correctly citing any sources. Let's test the undo feature, just so you can see how it works. On your sandbox, click Edit and add something like, I will undo this edit. Click Publish Changes, add a description like testing the undo feature, and then click Publish Changes. We can see the edit we made here, so now go to the History page by clicking View History. Here we can see the most recent edit, and now I'll click Undo. It takes me to a screen explaining I'm undoing an edit, and has a comparison of what the page looks like before and after in Source Editor. I'll scroll down and click Publish Changes, and it takes me back to the sandbox. As you can see, the text we added isn't there anymore, because the most recent edit was removed and we reverted to an earlier edit when we clicked Undo. The History page can also compare different edits. This might be useful to see what changes people have made, such as if they removed things. On the History page, select two different edits and click Compare Selected Revisions. Here you can see side by side two different versions of the page as they'd appear in Source Editor. Finally, back on History, maybe we want to look at a specific edit. You can click the time and date link and you'll be able to see what that page looked like for that specific edit. For a bit of fun, let's look at the earliest version of an article such as Australia. I'll type Australia into the search box and click it to go to the article. It's a pretty large article and very detailed, but let's see what it looked like 20 odd years ago. We can see there's lots of edits, and some show text was removed because the numbers here are red. It's showing the newest edits on this page, but click Oldest and scroll down and we can see the earliest version of this article that has been preserved was created in November 2001. Click on the link there and here it is. The page is very different. There's no images, there's no references either, but it was clearly a work in progress, as the history page shows more edits were being added. We can look at others too, and this one from 2002 looks a bit better. So you can use this to see the history of any article or page on Wikipedia, as every edit made is tracked so you can see pages grow over time. Occasionally you won't be able to see a previous edit, and this might occur if someone has included information that has been copied and pasted from elsewhere and is a clear copyright violation. More on that in the next section. Finally, you can also thank people for their edits from the View History page. Doing this will send a notification to the user to say thank you for the edit they made. It looks like this in your notifications. To thank someone, make sure you're on the View History page, and next to the undo link, click Thank. You'll then be asked to confirm, but although it says publicly send thanks, that doesn't mean everyone will be notified. What it means is that if you give thanks to someone, it will be included in their user data that you have given them thanks. And as you may remember from the video about your homepage, the homepage keeps a list of the number of thanks you've received. So to confirm the thanks, click Thank, and then that user will get a notification that you have thanked them. You don't need to do this now unless you really want to thank someone for an edit, but it's a simple way to show appreciation for the contributions people make on Wikipedia.